Hello, sir. Good evening. How are you today?
Good evening, Rahmatullah sir. I'm very well. How are you? What about you?
Great. Great going. Today, I think we have planned to discuss about all about Gulf Entrepreneurs Network, how it started, where we want to head to, and everything. Let me ask you a question. We you had this from your it's your thought of starting the Gulf Entrepreneurs Network.
Of course.
What was your thought behind it? What did you plan, and where are we heading towards now?
It's a good question. Actually, the thought has come an a year before. I came to the business since 2015. In Dubai, I realized networking is a business growth. I hope the community also will accept and will agree with me. So that's a concept. I just thought about let's have a Gulf entrepreneurs business meetup. That's what the process, brainstorming sessions, everything has started. The name behind it, because we can able to connect throughout the Gulf, the entrepreneurs from multiple communities, like from people from Western local team, and then Asian. There are multiple communities are here in Dubai. So let us connect all together, and of course there will be a lot of business exchanges will happen, and there are a lot of learnings between entrepreneurs. So that's a concept we came up with this.
Yeah, what a great name, Gulf Entrepreneurs Network. While the name says more on entrepreneurs, I could see a lot of business people, new entrepreneurs, even a lot of professionals were also there. And I could see a mix of people coming from services background, being a B2B business people, SMEs, and even B2C type of business owners. I could see a mix of that. Is that the proposition you are thinking about? This is the way we want to constitute. What are the plans around that?
Actually, as you know very well, in our team we had started the initial brainstorming sessions. We have started a point of brainstorming. Is it a need in Dubai? That's what we discussed, and we have come across with multiple points and to conclude with that. So what is all about, like there are multiple communities are there, multiple business setups are there, multiple business meetups are happening. So how it is becoming unique from the market, and how it can be beneficial to the entrepreneurs. So that's what we have concluded with the business to business, as Gulf Entrepreneurs Network is all about business to business, and minimum established years also, we are recommending to join. The aim behind it, we strongly recommend WIIFM. What is in it for me? So in the fresh morning, people used to travel from maybe an hour to come to discuss about it. So the main aim behind Gulf Entrepreneurs Network business meetup is all about every individual entrepreneur, whoever is going to come, they all have to get benefit out of it. So that's what we are very careful manner selecting and adding entrepreneurs in our network. And it's like a born baby, we have to say, but still the people who all are coming, and they are really enjoying the discussion, and they're participating well. Hope you might see we have released a couple more videos, and people also have seen about it. So this is what the process started. So B2B, and at least minimum 3 years established business is a part of it.
So, who qualifies to join Gulf Entrepreneurs Network?
It's one of the very fantastic question. We don't have any restrictions of joining in Gen Dubai. Gen Dubai, we from Gen Dubai welcoming all entrepreneurs globally. So then the entrepreneurship will develop, and it will help all kind of businesses.
I read a quote saying that if there are things that is happening around us where we don't have a control, then we need to put focus on how we react to those things and control ourselves and adapt to the change, right? So with that, coming into these kind of forums, especially the Gulf Entrepreneurs Network, there is a lot of opportunity to give and take. I mean,
Yes.
we also educate others or give the information. At the same time, we get to learn a lot of things from a lot of experienced people with their experiences of success as well as failures. All those kind of experiences being shared across to the people. That knowledge gaining session is what I could see as a very good takeaway for each and everyone in the forum who's coming. What are the other plans that you have going forward in terms of we have started now? We are like three sessions done. We could see quite a lot of their responses. And what was that you see the way forward in at least year to come or a couple of years to go? Where do we stand there?
Before starting to discuss about the next point, I would like to add a value, the quote what you said about it. We clearly talked about Gen Dubai. It's B2B, and we clearly said, and it's a thought from you as well. Like we call the partner, network, and scale. So whoever is coming, they can able to be partners, in the sense that the participation also starts from that partnership word, and we all are doing a networking and we are scaling our business. So these are all the progress we are going to have for another years, or to go forward. Like as we have a couple more session completed, and we are very democratic manner, we discussed with the people to understand about their thoughts of starting time and everything, and most of us agreed with our initial thoughts what we have decided. Like every 2 weeks we can able to run, and morning 8 to 10, because fresh minds will create about multiple thoughts across. So we all have a set point to run every 2 weeks, and then morning 8 to 10, of course, with a beautiful breakfast. And then going forward with that, we are having a limited entrepreneurs in that. Like adding numbers is not our aim to run the show. That's what we discussed about it earlier. Like, let's go ahead with the one chapter around 50 entrepreneurs in a meeting. We always used to say that, like, we used to travel to meet a single entrepreneur, maybe an hour to get a client or something. So in the morning, if 50 entrepreneurs, if you are going to meet each other, and if you are putting in a fruitful discussion or an introduction, we can able to have some business conversion into that. So why we are limiting these numbers to make it a participation more. So as to answer your question, coming back to like on the coming up years, or another multiple years, what we are going to do, like it is all about the business. I never see a difference between a born baby and a new business. My mind is always looking out in the same manner. Born baby will never run. The same concept for the business as well. So whenever we are starting about in the initial startup, or maybe any 2 3 years business also, they're having a lots of challenges into that, other than the financial. Even for information is wealth. So when we are coming to the forum to discuss about it, so there are multiple informations. For example, it's all about the legal updates according to the business. What could be the legislative requirements to be fulfilled. So we are going to have a set of legal team also. Not to particularly promote anybody, we have a set of legal team from Gen Dubai. They can able to contact, and it is their business, for example. So it can be a business to one legal entity, and at the same time it can be a solution to other entrepreneur who needs it. So one first point is about the legal requirement and legal solutions, we can able to say that. And the second important, talent development, for example. Yeah, so people may need multiple talents. The team only can able to develop the business to one level to next level. So that also can be a good place to or get the good people from the forum itself, either to known or through the consultancy as well. And third important point, as we always say about it, the financial requirements. So we are not going to funding anybody in the initially, as on time, but we may have connections with the bankers. So we may able to have connections with the banking team to have the right informations to the people. What are all the opportunities they can able to bring it up to their business. Additionally, over the period, when the entrepreneurs are having connections together, they can able to invest to one business to another business. So these are all the supports. So basically, information and wealth. So as a base, we can able to say that, and this is what the go we are going forward.
Great. I just want to summarize what Suresh sir was saying. So it is an early morning meeting at 8 in the morning on a Saturday, and it goes for just 2 hours with a wonderful breakfast, great people around, and this is for all the people who want to be doing, who is doing business, who want to do business, and the professionals there. across the board, across all the geographies, across all type of businesses, be it service, be it trade, be it export import, or any other type of businesses that we want to do. So everybody is getting together, contribute, scale, and grow together. That's the idea. So anyone who wants to come to Gulf Entrepreneurs Network, be our guest. Please, enroll yourself. Please contact any one of us in the numbers given here, and we'll be more than happy to discuss with you and onboard yourself. Thank you.
Additionally, I would like to say that, as a welcome note from you, like we every month, the second Saturday and fourth Saturday morning 8 to 10, we are running the show. So please be participate and get it beneficial, and let others also get benefited as an entrepreneur through Gulf Entrepreneurs Network. Thank you.